It's actually the first time that I'm listening to this OST, yeah. Wondering if it's going to be good or not. Might turn out to be very good. Wow, okay. Okay, this is a massive upgrade for me. I keep this. I'm selling some of the legendaries here and there, but like, don't want to break them. That's okay. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, this was an upgrade as well, wasn't it? I keep those two together, maybe even this ring too. Cold damage, offense, defense, fire, poison, and pierce instances. It's not that easy to find a vitality damage one. I think that's going to be an issue. This one's like lightning and fire. No damage multipliers. Let's go with the damage, it's alright. So I think this is it. We should be okay. There's a couple of items that I would like to take out. From this guy, for instance. That's one too. Other than that, my resistances are looking fine, but we could put fire and lightning so that like my lightning is fixed. So first thing we do, get honored with the Burrowholm, and they gain reputation by killing Chthonics. So I had in mind to run the start of Bastion of Chaos, not necessarily like the inner circle, but I'm just gonna go grab the what's it called again? Devotion Shrine, basically, inside there. That should give me honored. We're gonna end up like spending 40 scraps. Should be okay. Don't really mind so much. Samus is asking, are you going for the Dark Ones set when you can? Yes. This is a build chasing for the Dark Ones set. Exactly. We're building up to it. I'll open that chest. Yeah, it is a very nice set, right? I agree. It kind of like spawned alone at the end. It's funny. Look at this pack. Yeah, this guy's very tanky against Vitality, guys, and we are scaling Vitality again, so... Apparently I can face tank him, so that's cool. He actually scales to level 82 too. Pretty sure, like, when we manage to itemize an ultimate difficulty, our character is going to be, like, very tanky. Definitely looks that way to me. It's gonna be interesting. We are on it, by the way. Our home, I think so, that it is. So at this point, like, we can definitely just log out, log back in. Because otherwise I cannot TP out from there. I need to, like, find the exit, which is gonna take a while, but I think we're gonna waste our time if I do that, so. I can sell a couple of items that I've looted. Check that last boot. Terrible, actually. I'm gonna keep this. Is it there? No. Okay. We have like 4 items to check. I'm level 82 or something. That's definitely not too bad. They're extremely tanky. So we're gonna go to the Burrow Home before the quest, giving it back. I need to buy the Ritz, obviously, from there. Quartermaster. Samus, did you end up using the Dark One set at all? That will do. See what they're selling for me also. For one-handers, we are using 40, 40, 200 HP. It's exactly the same. You don't necessarily need to buy that. And I was wondering if they have like maybe some vitality, maybe an amulet or something, but therefore like level 90 and stuff. I don't think we need to worry about these so much right now. I think we're okay. Let's go give the quest back. Yeah, I do speak Turkish. Can't right now though. I was recording for YouTube. And usually do my stream. Like my stream is in English as well now. Wanderers. That's a good reward, isn't it? We can just select something random. I have decided I'm gonna go with Jordeeth this time. Bring forth the Roger. And this quest alone is giving me 3000 Barrowholm reputation. So from there to this, we've gained about like what, 4000 or something from this. It's just insane. You can also say hello to our good old buddy. Cleanse the ancient grove. It's not gonna happen. Is Barrowholm good for vitality? Yeah, it is. Maybe a little bit of like Aether Chaos as well, right? There's something really weird happening here. I cannot put my... Okay, there we go. I wasn't able to put my Ravenous Earth down. I wasn't able to move either because like I was getting body blocked. Good morning, Diet. How's it going? Are there any benefits from being hostile with the Barrowholm? Yeah, it gives you a dungeon basically. It's a very good dungeon too. It's extremely easy to farm. And also their Nemesis is a good target to farm as well. Would like to. It's not the easiest Nemesis, but... those are the benefits. And in return, you obviously cannot access the Quartermaster anymore. And you cannot kill Ravager if you wanted to. Ravager is only available to you if you summon it by, you know, going friendly with them and stuff. However, what you could do, as we discussed this before, you can go revered with them in elites. Or before in ultimate when you meet them, you know, before meeting them in ultimate. And then buy everything they have to offer, and then go enemies. Which is what we're gonna do on this guy, I would say. It's a mean pack right here. I think there's a one-shot chest, and it could spawn on the right side, somewhere around here. It was not here this time, I think. Wait, was there a one-shot chest in this place? I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Let's try and find it. That has been just a hotfix, guys. I didn't get the hotfix. Running my Steam offline so that like my internals is still working. It's just like bug fixes, I think. There's no content patch. Shit. Could be in here too. So I guess it's going to be all the way to like southwest or something. Let's see. Here, maybe? Oh. As you can probably see, I'm quite puzzled. I cannot find the one-shot chest for some reason. I'm gonna exit this place. I checked everywhere almost. To my knowledge, there was like 3 spots that it could spawn. One of them like under the skeletons, the other one under the skeletons over there. The third one was like somewhere around the right side. I want to say somewhere around there, in fact. But I couldn't find it. I don't know why. we could check out like that side one more time, but yeah. Ah, there it is. It's exactly what I showed, in fact. I don't necessarily know why I didn't see it while I was passing by. It's interesting. No, I didn't need to like down patch or anything. I just did an update. Fine mode. if you're using Grim Internals and scared of like getting an auto update, you could set in settings of the Steam. You could set it so that like it only updates when you're about to launch the game, and then afterwards, if there's an update and you don't want it, you just like go offline on Steam. Pretty much how you fix it. If you're doing this, then you don't necessarily need to like mess around with your game at all. Good point. The shade, the dark one's set is supporting the Occultist. That was a crazy trap actually right over there. Came from like both sides, I felt like. What makes the oppressor tankier? I don't really remember if I did the Dahlia quest in a homestead, and I don't know if I want to do it here. I'm not really sure. Since we are not going to be going into Forgotten Gods, I think in Elite, like, after getting the experience potions and getting revered with, like, both the Coven and the Malmouth Resistance, I do believe that I want to, like, switch. Ascension and Resilience? Cooldowns, not 100% uptime. What do you get from Occultist? Don't want to do this, like, discussion, but I could alt-tab and show you, like, obviously why. As I said, we are building up to the Dark Ones. That's, like, the main reason. The entire guideline is to make a character that is one of the better characters to start from scratch and get to Legendary set, which is in this case is going to be the Dark One set. But when you say something like Oppressor would be tankier, I would strongly disagree with you, actually. Oppressor would be a good character as well. Ritualist would be a good character too. For sure. Almost every single combination in Grim Dawn is capable of doing a lot of different things. Some of them are just like better starters. On stream, like, we're getting asked maybe twice or 3 times every single day by someone new to the stream, you know, what would be the best starter in Grim Dawn if you were starting over, what would you say? You know, this way or the other, it is you know, the Aether DeathKnight and the Vitality Caster that we answer all the time. No, literally Occultist would be tankier in my opinion. Like, you're getting physical resistance, you're getting a heal on press, you're getting poison resistance obviously, right? You're getting a movement speed reduction to the enemies. Look at them, they can't even reach me. And then you're getting flat, full uptime possession, which is gonna reach about like 17% or something. Absorption. Yeah. Like, kind of triggers me a little bit when people are giving wrong information in the chat. Not gonna lie. The time warp is fucking me up so bad. I don't necessarily have the highest cast speed, I think, right? Let's see. 114. I'm kind of wondering what was my cast speed there. It took me like 2 seconds to put down a Ravenous Earth. Yeah, I suppose we're not doing the Dahlia quest. I don't know. We can actually do it for, like, Blood of Chthon. Like, how it is... How I'm thinking about this is that, like, if I want to do the Chthonic Rift for the Blood of Chthon, let's say, it's gonna, you know, reward me, like, two of them. But if I'm gonna enter there, then I might as well, like, do the Dahlia quest as well, you know? Let's make our way towards, like, the sewers first, and then I'll decide. Let's get the waypoint in sewers, because I'm gonna need to walk back anyways if I want to do it. Might as well. Rashade is saying Oppressor's going into acid later on seems cool. Yeah, but, like, what is the difference of saying something like Shieldbreaker going into fire seems cool also? You know, now you're talking about something entirely different. Or Spellbreaker going into gold. Or Pierce going into Blade Master. Like, yeah, I do let the cultists go Predator. I usually do. You don't let them go or what? For the 2 blood. Heresy? Yeah, I don't know. Dude, think about the 2 Blood of Chthon that you can get. Let's do that quest. Fuck it, let's do it. I'm gonna do the Dahlia quest as well. It's gonna give me some experience also, so why not? And it's extremely easy to do it. Black Legion is on its way. Shade, the completed version of the character, I don't necessarily know like which one would be stronger. But I can tell you like the Dark One set is farmable, the other one is not, you know what I mean? On the other one you're going to be running around with like full self-found once again. When it comes to like full self-found, I would say like the Dark One set is going to be stronger than the other. But given if you had like the, you know, best in slot for the other guy as well, like Acid Oppressor for instance, I don't necessarily know if it would be better. Maybe it would be a better character. Just like the Aether Decay, I would say, you know what I mean? Like this guy is focusing on like starting from fresh and getting to a very strong character that's capable of like doing almost everything. Not only like the campaign, but we'll also try out like Nemesis and stuff. We'll see how it goes. And we'll try to have like a reliable way to get to it, obviously. That's the entire point. Yeah, I think you can use the Dark One set on the Oppressor as well, for sure. I think so. It's supporting it just fine, I believe. You can check it out since this discussion is never ending. Let's see. In the meantime, let's go to Homestead. I think I didn't pick up the notes, so we need to like we need to start the quest line of Dahlia. Under's Talisman. Not as much, as you can see already, like Occultist, Necromancer, Bloody Pox. Not as much, but it's gonna go ahead and like support the acid side of things for you. You know what I mean? Like you will be able to use this, and it's going to be a good set for you in the Acid Oppressor, but you will be taking less from it, hands down. As you don't necessarily have the Bloody Pox, you don't necessarily have, you know, pluses to Occultist in your case, yeah. But is it going to be a good item? Yeah, of course. Like, you're scaling Acid as an Oppressor. It is supporting it. And your Necromancer is going to be the second class. It's supporting the Necromancer, so... yeah. Do we run up or do we run down? Let's run down and do the Turnox Cave. This one. I'm not hated by the Vanguard. Not criticizing your build, on the contrary, I love that you did this right as starter Ravenous Earth caster. Yeah, I know. And I didn't necessarily get triggered because like you were asking questions and whatever, but it's because people were saying like Oppressor would be tankier. Under what circumstance? No, Warlord would be tankier. Did he just like miss I wasn't even moving and he just missed the meteor. What is that even? He was like, he might move to the right side. Let's meteor the right side. Okay. We have the Seal of the Void. That is very interesting. It's not the one that we need, but seal drops are very good. We have the Malformed Effigy. Offend. And I have looted the notes, right? Let's exit from the other side so that I can like pick up a couple of dynamites as well. Excuse me? Predator was saying I have already lots of them, so I'm fine. He's talking about the Blood of Chthon. You never have enough, okay? You need more. Maybe this? Dynamite. I'll take the cluster, thank you very much. We have 9 clusters now. I'm gonna have an issue like finding the... Can you actually jump down from here, you think? Like this? No. Sometimes like I wonder what does this teleport do for me. Exactly. There's probably a way to like get down from the left side. Let's go from the left side. I don't think that anyway, so... Yeah, we're gonna have an issue like finding the chthonic portal to enter. Maybe I'm going to be lucky. I was lucky in the normal difficulty as well. Let's see. There's like one spawn point somewhere around there. I suppose it's going to be like on the eastern side of the map. I'm not really sure. Okay, let's check it out. Hey Marv, how's it going? Welcome, Red. Yep, there it is. Nice. Guys, in Ultimates, when we make it to Ashes, I do believe that I'm going to be Nemesis with the beasts, so we'll end up like finding Koopa. That's gonna be very interesting. I've been doing like a lot of farming on this guy, so... Trolls, they heal them. So they're not healing each other at least. It's pretty resistant to bites, it turns out. Okay. His helper is dead now. went down full, man. I should have definitely, like, sold some stuff before entering here. Kinda sucks. We also have these gloves for, like, level 58s. They have vitality gloves, but I don't like them so much. They're, like, more on the side of summoner stuff. Hey, look at that. Just want to. I have a question about your mod on your left side. Do I need to like change something in the ini, or is it just like working alone? I didn't really change anything at all. I think it's possible to like edit the stuff of it, but I didn't change anything at all. When you're in the game, you control F5, and it's gonna have like some settings pop up, and from there you can set up like, you know, what sort of information you want on the left side, what sort of, you know, HP bars you want on the enemies. Yeah. That's all I did. I don't like the oppressors. These void oppressors that are like lowering my HP down to below 10k life, actually. Too strong. Let's find Dahlia. It's gonna be on the right side of this place, somewhere around there. Maybe here. Oh, yeah. For her to be here after picking up the note, you actually need to give it back, you know. This is not the first time I'm there. Sell some stuff free. No worries, man. It wasn't like the greatest experience boost, but it was okay. We ended up getting like a lot of fun meanwhile, even though we had to like release some cultists. Level 81. I don't really care about this one so much. We have enough HP for now, I think. I'm kind of going in between like either this thing, the Blood of the Rig, or obviously this thing, the Aspect of the Guardian. I'm gonna max out the Aspect of the Guardian. Let's get rid of it. Clean the bags also. Level 82 is going to be the level that we will check out some items, if there's like anything that I can use in my bags. I've been collecting a couple of them, so... Ooh, interesting. Okay, that's 100% an upgrade. That's crazy, in fact. It does require level 82, but yeah, I'll get there. No worries. Damage of Arcovia. I think this is it. Let's do this. Put it at... Oh guys, by the way, from this moment onward, we are gaining, like, for killing these things, we're actually gaining Malmouth resistance. That is resistance reputation, yeah. And that is like literally almost the only reason that we're still in elite. We kind of want to like get revered with the Malmouth resistance so that I can get like my experience potions out of them, right? First biggest milestone is gonna like boost even this character. So that being said, like I should probably just try and like kill literally everything all the time. And we can also like check what sort of reputation we are sitting in. 13,845. We need about like 11,000-ish. Kind of curious when we are done with like the entire storyline, what sort of a reputation we're gonna end up with. If I will have to do like any bounties at all, we're gonna find out. If I have to guess, I don't think we're gonna need to do any bounties at all, but I might be wrong. Let's go this way. Brutal Decapitator and a Manticore Eye. A two-hander axe with bleed damage multiplier on it. That's like 11,100 something, right? Okay. Actually, I don't care now. Just wanted to double check if we are gaining reputation with them or not. Max out Aether Resistance. Just checking it so that like an easier time with the Gatekeeper. I'm having a hard time pathing. Drop a portal here. Can I actually drop a Ruinous Earth down there? I don't think so, because they're like aggro to me, but it's trying to path through me. Cannot attack them. Do we check inside? Probably not. But we can like clear this side. This side is easy to reach. There's usually a good density of monsters. Damn, this was good. It's actually apparently giving some Black Legion reputation as well. We're getting revered with so many different things at once. Look at this. So I'm guessing like everything is going to be revered other than basically the cult. Forgotten Gods. Agras the Aether Flame. This might actually turn out to be pretty sweaty. Right. That guy's a pacifist, apparently, right? You okay there, buddy? Get there! Oh. I'll leave him. He's okay. Yeah, I was wondering if this is giving any reputation whatsoever. Not really. That thing doesn't give any rep. Nice chunk of fight hit damage on that weapon. Ring 2. 64% with PSAs. Not enough though, I fear. We could definitely end up finding some like very good shoulder pads. As long as I don't have Vitator resistance, I don't think I'm gonna go. I mean, Vitator damage, my bad. I don't know what he was doing there. Ouch. There has been like a continuous mini stun here. That's not necessarily the most fun thing to play with. This thing. That's good. Experience and rep. Same. Eyes. I should probably put some stuff into the bank. Like, my banks are a complete mess right now. That is funny. I mean, I'm moving away like this, but they're dying, right? Pretty good. Wow, that freeze. Open the gates. Yeah, pick up the crystal as well. I have like 158 crystals. Really trying my best to like keep up with the farm. It's everything, so we don't necessarily need to farm for something later on if we craft something good. Sure. Flesh Weavers, yeah. I wonder like how are my stats going to be for the ultimate difficulty? Like my resistances and stuff. At level 82 we have like multiple very good upgrades. And we're getting revered with like lots of factions as well. That means gonna have the new You know, augments definitely, especially for the armor. Should be easy to like optimize my character. Fravenin is there. Good afternoon, Mala. Is there a link somewhere to your Cabalist build? Still having fun with your DK build? Want to try something new? You can write exclamation build in the chat, yes. That's kind of like the target. You don't necessarily have the link to this guy, but I can make you a favor as well. That is not the one. Cabalist fresh. That. And this is how we are right now at level 81. Welcome. The first link on the exclamation build is basically what we are trying to build up to. But obviously stuff are going to be changing as I feel like something needs to change. Depending on like how the character is performing, if it's missing like single target or it's missing some survival, you know. Definitely. General idea is that direction. I'm gonna drop a portal here, guys. We'll come back for this, for the Ducks quest later on. Let's pick up the dynamite from the side. I cannot check it right now, Ineki. Doing YouTube stuff, so can't really take a break from it. Sorry, man. Now, Manic is there, level 81. Go big balls and enter the ultimate finally. Yes, we will. I'm just trying to build up the experience potions. No Maniac. How's it going, man? I think the character is strong enough to take on the ultimate for sure. But I figured like it would be nice to have the experience potions. So we finished the Malmouth, I think. Can you make an effect character with like one class using a second only for like an aura and stats? Yeah, you can. Definitely. There are lots of like supportive stuff out there. My favorite supportive masteries are like Arcanists, Occultist, maybe Inquisitor as well. Those things I really like to support. But for instance, my starter character, the Spellbreaker, is like a cold Trojan caster. So Arcanist is the main and Nightblade is the support there. We have the mobility, the Shadow Strike from Nightblade. And then we have the capability of dual wielding. Then we have minus resistance from Nightblade. And then Pneumatic Burst. So literally all it does is just support. Nothing else. I want to pick that low note. Did the Guild Wars music finish? No, it's still there. Almost level 82 here. Cheers, no maniac. Cluster, this is going to be my 10th. That was not pretty good. when we make it to town, we give the quest back. I mean, I suppose I'm gonna need to like run the ports as well before doing that. Let's run the ports as well, and afterwards when we make it to town, we clean the bags and we put the new upgrades on the character, I think. Right, so in here. Japu is there saying, making a summoning Necromancer for the first hardcore character. Kind of want to use it almost exclusively with the skeletons and the hound to tank. The Blight Fiend in Necromancer is a very, very good tank, and its AoE is extremely good as well. Would be interested. Since you're already skillies, you might as well. The Hellhound is not necessarily the tankiest, and it requires a lot of points. But, you know, it would probably work. Just mess around, mess around. Definitely check out the Blight Fiend. So, this was about like 750. This was like back-to-back 375, I think. 2 quests. I think so. 375 once again. $750. Wait, how are you alive? I took care of you. The elite ended up dying faster than the normal one. How are we sitting? Yeah, it's almost 3k remaining on. So just the last quest is capable of giving this entire bar actually. No need to do any bounties. Love it. And we don't necessarily need to like go out of our way to kill literally everything. Like it's kind of guaranteed that we're going to be revered with just the quests, so good man. There's some chaos resistance. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna keep it just in case, because like we're gonna swap some stuff around just now. Maybe it is possible. Don't know. I think it's this one. Hey, the mythical versions of the boost that I'm wearing, it's giving me like 700 more armor. Oh my god, that is so good. Okay, so this one over here is a little bit of damage downgrade, but it's giving me extremely good armor. Very good HP, definitely. Some of defensive ability as well. We're dropping some like energy generation, which is kind of poop, not gonna lie. And we're dropping some elemental resistances. So I'm kind of like in between when it comes to this helm. We're definitely changing the boots, as we just said. I'm kind of in between with those rings as well. What about this belt? The belt is a massive damage increase. I would definitely love to change that one. The pants, definitely incredible upgrades. For sure. Okay, and then the gloves were upgrades as well, right? Yes. So how are we sitting right now after changing all this? We're missing a little bit of like aether resistance, but that could be fixed with like augments. How is our like elemental resistances? Oh, it's barely kept actually. It's not the greatest. Definitely not. I think I would much rather like change the ring because it's not giving me any DPS. What happens if I go like this? Feels like it is still playable, right? Feels like it is still playable, right? Okay, what we're gonna do is that like we're gonna keep this ring because it's incredibly resistant, and we're gonna keep this ring to like ultimate difficulty. But I think we play with this ring right now, just for the moment. And we are keeping these in the bags as well, I think. Maybe not this ring though. Yeah, that ring goes away, I think. I'm done with this thing. You can open the chest of Yvonda. Astral Mental. Okay, I believe I have gained quite a lot of vitality percentage from these switches, but the add-on. You guys want to see my percentages? Vitality percentage 2.1k, guys. That's just insane. Okay. Let's finish Malmouth. It's gonna give me like 2 legendaries as well when we finish it. I think so at least. I'll just rush through it. Did I die yet? No. Total death hero. Don't really think that was a close call either, but the character is like very strong leveler, to be honest with you. Surprisingly good at leveling. As I said time and time again, like the interaction between the Ravenous Earth and the Bat constellation is extremely big in my opinion. Like, no joke. If you have never tried that, in my opinion, just check it out once. Like, to make that interaction, you only need like level 25 or something, so a couple of points into the Ravenous Earth and have like, I think 7 or so constellation point. I actually cannot wait to jump into ultimate difficulty. quite hyped about it. Excuse me, Mitch. Just trying to pass through. Soiled trousers. Yeah, we're in softcore because like I needed a fresh start, Illuminati. Don't want to mess around with my saves. When I create a character in softcore, I have literally nothing in the account, so... So I'm just walking back into like the meeting. It's just embarrassing. ETs are like my bane in this game. Isn't there a trap here? There we go. Bring it. Oof. A mythical blade breakers. That is the first mythical legendary that we ended up finding. It's a very good balance. Yeah, that was literally the first mythical legendary that we found, I think. I actually want to go this way, I think. One of the harder bosses. I wouldn't say it's the hardest one. But he's a super boss, and there are like 4 super bosses in the game, so maybe even 5, yeah. And we're talking about Lokar, by the way, guys. I didn't know there was a chest on the side as well. In before he drops a Craig's piece. Streamer like engaged. Mythical Devil's Cage. Interesting drop right there. It's another level 84. Good legendary. We're actually finding some legendaries here. 83. Dude, I would have guessed like we would have been out from like elites around like level 80ish. Actually gaining quite a lot of experience. It's shiny to kill the other guy as well. Just gonna try and find him. He is. Maybe I can engage both of them at the same time. I think it would be rippy. Let's see. No, I think we're doing good. Hack around. Back. I thought he would have been like half HP or something. Apparently we didn't really DPS him so well. 51% Aether resistance. Let's take care of that. Before entering the Theoden fight. Okay, so we put some of these, right? Where do I put it? To my belt? To my boots maybe? 71. Let's put like 1 to the pants as well. Maybe to the gloves as well. And we have like 11% over the top. This should be fine, man. The normal difficulty Theoden kill was incredibly easy if you remember. See how like hard this is going to be. What's up with all these ads? little bit more difficult. But it was still a clean kill in my opinion. The fight was a little bit longer, hands down. Makes him use like more abilities and stuff. Empowered Sky Shard Spellblade for level 75. Kind of a waste, I think. So we have like one more quest to turn. To do before we actually. We go to Crown Hill. And we kill the triplets over here. Good morning, Mick. How's it going? Thanks for asking, by the way. It's going good. Ineki is saying, see you, Malagant. Good luck with the videos. And cheers. You'll see you, Ineki. Thanks for hanging out. Makes the Occultist exclusively better than the Necro one. And the Necro? What do you mean, Occultist better than Necro? Oh, you're talking about like the exclusive, right? Okay. I thought exclusively makes it better. Okay. Actually, like this one's not so bad either. But this one has like some skill disruption protection as well. That's pretty cool. Gives a little bit of resistance. About the same vitality percentages. Honestly, like you could go for this one as well, but I do believe this one is a little bit more melee oriented, the Harbinger of Souls. Simply because, like, as you know, the flat vitality decay is not going to work for Revenant's Earth unless we find a modifier that's capable of like utilizing my weapon into the spell. Same goes for the lifesteal, same goes for the conversion, the physical conversion to vitality. Same goes for like attack speed. So the stuff that we would take from this is like drastically lower compared to like the possession over here, which is mainly not only for the DPS but also for the defenses, the skill disrupt protection and the damage absorption. Yeah. So the chaos damage, the flat doesn't work for me. Shit did. How's it going, by the way, Proto? Welcome, dude. Brewmaster is there as well. What's up, Brewmaster? Welcome, bro. Alright, let's do this. This might actually be the last thing that we're doing in Elite difficulty. The hype begins after this one. I'll check my reputations, like if there's anything that is incredibly close to revered and could buy something, like I'm gonna do it. And what we will also do is like, since we are switching to ultimate difficulty, our distances are going to be taking a big hit. So it is probably good to like visit every single NPC, the quartermasters that we are revered with, and like buy the augments that they're offering so that like I can, try and optimize my character. The ultimate difficulty. He's pushing me around. I think I would probably be playing with the Necro exclusive if I was melee, if I needed like the attack speed and the conversion and the lifesteal, like that would be very big. Makes me happy when there's no, there are no monsters here. Coming from the other room. Jinxed it. Let's see. revered with the Malmouth. And this one gave me a Sovereign Ruby. Not necessarily the best item that we need. And an Entropic Coil. This is the second Entropic Coil, if I'm not mistaken. So, 2.2 million actually could buy the Potion of Clarity. Let's clean the bags a little bit. This does sound like Pillars, I suppose. Yeah, Pillars of Eternity is playing. You can listen to Pillars of Eternity in the next part. I think I'm gonna end my part right here, but I want to, like, at the very least buy the XP parts and buy like the augments part. I'm gonna put that into the bank. It's not a bad item. Like, I do save the mythical legendaries for the most part, like this one too. It's just the fact that, like, I'm not going to be playing in Softcore so much, so chances are they're not going to be doing me any favors, but yeah, we could probably clean the bags as well at the end of this part. So, these are for level 90. Unfortunately, I cannot use them. But let's buy a couple of them because we will hit level 90. This one's like Vitality and Bleed. Here's on the Aether. I probably need quite a bit for this. T1. Okay. Let's buy like 12. I don't necessarily see myself using more than 12. Definitely not. It's probably an overkill already. At this point, if you're in hardcore, you should definitely like buy the mandate as well, so that, you know, you don't necessarily fuck up. If you die, like, you have the mandate in the bank. Definitely. That'd be nice. I think that's about it there. Unless there's like a crazy upgrade when it comes to the vitality damage. I don't think so. Let's check other NPCs now. I am so glad we can utilize the experience potion. So, what are we revered with? Coven. Let's go to the Coven. Yeah, they're level 90 as well, obviously. Buy like 10 of these. I don't necessarily think I'm gonna need too many of them. Let's buy like 12 of those. Pierce and maybe a couple more, in fact. Pierce and Chaos. Do they have like good vitality stuff? They actually do. Look at this one. The Basilisk's Bite for rings and enemies. Vitality, decay, HP, reduced stun duration. In my opinion, this is very good, especially compared to what I have been using. Gonna buy maybe like 14 of those. Should be enough. There was an offensive ability version as well. I'm gonna actually like buy 14 of those too. I don't necessarily know which one is gonna end up better. That's kind of gonna depend on like how defensive the character is. And I would definitely use this one over. 75 offensibility is nothing to joke about, yeah. Okay, so it is this one. Vitality, Acid. Acid is good as well because like it's boosting both sides of Ravenous Earth. We end up buying this too. We don't necessarily need too many of these. It's about like 10 of them. It's about like 12 of them. Do they have like good items for me for Vitality? There's some shoulder pads with like summoning stuff. Yeah, I'm okay, I think. Don't know. I'll be fine. What else is revered, you guys? We have Homestead revered, we have Malmouth Resistance revered. Then Robbers is almost revered. This is very interesting. I might actually fix this right away. We have Black Legion, Outcast. Okay, let's meet up Black Legion Outcast, and then I'll actually like contemplate getting revered with the robbers. I think it would be nice. Pillars of Eternity music, Naomi. How's it going, by the way? Welcome. Alright, Aether and Kelsh. This is pretty big. I'll buy like 18 of them. Pierce and Poison. This is pretty big as well. Not that big for me. So stop it like... Vitality Chaos, Chaos Resistance. Nah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. So this is it then. I know what you're saying, Nozel. There's this one for the one-handers, it's like Vitality and HP, which is like the one that I'm using is already better. I think we have checked that out before. One thing that I'm gonna remind you is that like I'm actually contemplating going like enemies with these and Astaria, so I'll like overbuy this. We have 25 of this. And light, cold. This is fire and light. Fire, cold, and cold lights. Let's buy like 4 of each. I don't think I'll ever need it, but whatever. Yeah, and at the same time, like if you're in hardcore, you should definitely consider like taking it as well. I see myself using Mandate again, so no need for me to buy right now. So this is the maximum that we can do without getting revered with the robbers. I am actually going to see like how fast this is gonna farm. 800. Like 800 shouldn't be that big of an issue. Like what are we gonna get in return? Let's see. What sort of like augments are they selling? They're selling a Pierce Cold and they're selling a Fat Poison. I literally don't need that, you guys. I'm okay. So, YouTube, I think this was part 10. It took us 18 hours of gameplay to get the character into this spot with like experience potions and elite and normal difficulty done. Now we're going to be starting the relevant content finally. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave a like and I'll see you on part 11. And in part 11, we're in Ultimate Man. This is kind of hyping me up actually. Peace out.